Hi, I'm Dan Levin, president of Gridiron Victoria, and I'd like to welcome you to the first episode of GVTV. Gridiron Victoria, or GV, is the Victorian State Sporting Association for American football. We've been passing, tackling, and scoring touchdowns since 1984, and we look forward to being around to 2024 and beyond. GV has 8 clubs stretching from Geelong to Gippsland, so chances are if you're watching this and want to get involved, there's a club near you. Thanks, and enjoy the show.
Gridiron Victoria is a 10-team league, and it has 2 divisions. There are teams in Gippsland, Berwick, Croydon, Monash, Geelong, Footscray, Reservoir, and Melbourne. Croydon and Monash are the only 2 locales with 2 teams. Here are teams in Division 1 and teams in Division 2. Now, here are some of the game highlights from Week 1. In the marquee match of Week 1, the Melbourne Uni Royals took on the Division 2 champs Northern Raiders in a game played at Royal Park, Parkville. It was a game led most of the way by the Raiders, with 4 different players scoring touchdowns. Here, Royals quarterback Blair Black, number 23, throws the ball, but the pass is picked off by a Raiders defender. But there were turnovers by both teams. Number 88, Raiders running back Sean Grimes is hit hard by Royals cornerback Benjamin Lee, leading to a fumble recovered by Paul Stephanatos. Yet the Raiders came right back on this sparkling play. Quarterback Matthew Jeremy took the snap and found his receiver, number 22, Ange Mamelodi, on a long fading pass for the score. The Royals were stopped by a tough Raider defense on plays like this for most of the game. But the second half was different. Here, Raiders quarterback Matthew Jeremy couldn't find an open receiver. He ran for a first down, but was stopped short by Royals lineman Donnell Stott. Both defenses stiffened, but the Royals slowly climbed back into the game. A key play in this contest, as you look to the right of your screen, was a fumbled punt return by a Raiders return man. He was hit hard and the ball sprang loose, deep inside Raider territory. With a short field, the Royals struck fast with a running touchdown by number 27, Victor Nguyen. Raiders wide receiver Matthew Freestone, seen whizzing by your screen here, was wide open, and Jeremy found him on the right sideline with a spectacular long bomb for the touchdown. Royals quarterback Black, in a shotgun formation, finds time and finds a wide open Chris Toohey for the game-winning score to close out this thrilling contest. Final score, Royals 35, Raiders 30. Afterwards, we spoke to Royals quarterback Blair Black.
Well, these were the defending champs from last year, so and I think we finished out of the playoffs, so they were definitely the team on top.
To work with.
It was scary.
I mean, you know.
No, it was, and like I said, I threw that interception when I thought we were really looking like we were about to go ahead for the go-ahead touchdown, and we just knew we had to come back, and we had, like I said, we had a fast guy on the outside, and we knew that we hit it once earlier in the game, and I knew we could come back and hit it again. Just needed a little bit of time from the O-line, and they gave it to me, so I was able to connect.
And the man who caught the game-winning touchdown, Chris Toohey.
It's pretty tiring because it's such a long play, but yeah, you know, we did it at training a lot, so yeah, look, I used to run tracks, so that probably helps a little bit.
I'm sure.
But yeah, so look, the coach said you're probably one of the fastest, so we're going to use your deep.
Hey, listen, thanks a whole bunch. That was a heck of a hold.
Thanks, sir.
Good luck, and certainly thank you for giving us a few minutes of your time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
One heck of a game.
In other games from Week 1, the Gippsland Gladiators took on the Monash Barbarians in what was a one-sided affair. The Gippsland team was victorious in what was called a slugfest. Final score, Gladiators 24, Barbarians 14. The other contest was a close and low-scoring affair, with the Footscray-based Western Crusaders taking on the Berwick Miners. It was a defensive contest that the Crusaders eventually won. Final score, Western Crusaders 15, Berwick Miners 7. Week 1 also saw the matchup between Division I rivals, the Bay City Buccaneers taking on the Monash Warriors. The Bay City Bucks, winners of last year's Vic Bowl, were the favorites in this contest, but this game showed that repeating as champion is often not carried over from the previous season. The Monash team used power running for much of the game, grinding out and wearing down the champs. It was the first regular season game for both teams, and even with training camp and pre-season game schedules, the off-season rust was apparent. The defending champion Bay City Bucks were shocked in this contest. Final score, Warriors 28, Bucks 6.
Get him! Get him who was covered!
Week 2 of Gridiron Victoria found the Croydon Stars playing the Melbourne Uni Royals. The Division II rivals had a back-and-forth contest early, with the Croydon team drawing first blood. Stars quarterback Owen Zabello hands off to running back Kit Nong. Here, Nong breaks a tackle and runs for over 60 yards on this spectacular scoring play. The point after touchdown was blocked and returned over 70 yards by Royal defender Floyd Berwick-Wanup. And there were several big hits by Royal defenders throughout this game. But the Stars did put defensive pressure on Royals quarterback Blair Black as well. But the Royals came right back with 2 back-to-back scoring plays. Quarterback Blair Black found wide receiver Bill Chislett open on this scoring pass for the touchdown and the go-ahead score. Quarterback Blair handed the ball off to his running back, Robbie Hanrahan, who goes in for the score. Yet the Stars were not done. They came back on the next series with another spectacular scoring play. Stars running back Kit Nong does it again, this time outrunning 6 Royal defenders on this long 65-yard score. Yet the Royals would dominate this game the rest of the way. Royals running back Justin Maddock, seen here, has great blocking in front of him and scores on a running play. Final score, Royals 36, Stars 12. Afterwards, Gridiron Victoria TV caught up with both head coaches, starting with Stars head coach Stephen Cupido.
What we're specifically going to work on is intensity, and this sport's all about intensity and maintaining that intensity throughout the 4 quarters of the game. So we're going to start working on aggressive type drills through the week and make sure we're able to take that aggression on to Sunday.
Stars running back Kit Nong accounted for all 12 points in this contest, telling us,
we're just going to keep up. I mean, we started off fast, but it's a fresh team. It's a whole new mentality we gotta sustain. I mean, starting off fast is good, but you gotta keep going.
Royals head coach Dan Levin offered his observation of this game.
Oh, it's a good place to be. You'd always rather be 2-0 than 1-1 or 0-2. So we sort of control our own destiny in that respect, beating the old number 1 side from last year, number 3 side from last year. So it puts us in the driver's seat.
Stay tuned. Coming up, highlights of Rangers and the Miners, comments and insights from players and coaches. More Gridiron Victoria Television right after this.